What up, though, fellas? Back at it again with another video. You know, we improving every day. Today's topic is going to be relating to a hot topic that's been surrounding the manosphere for maybe the past 2-3 days. Yeah, I say 2-3 days. Mostly between C Boogie and Allen Roger Curry. Two guys who I have a lot of respect for. Two guys I listen to on a daily basis. And Rom Wheels did kind of a response to this topic today, earlier in the day. And he gave his take on it. And I just really want to give my 2 cents on the topic. Your looks greatly determine your interactions with women. Your looks, your appearance greatly determine how women interact with you through daily life. It don't matter what it is. Customer service, you at the fast food door. You at the fast food joint, you roll up to the window, or you go inside of a fast food joint, or you go inside something like a Chipotle or something. You in line telling the lady what you want. You at Target, Meijer, Walmart, Kroger, any kind of department store. You at the mall, ringing your stuff up. Anything of that nature. And that's just level 1. That's just level 1 daily, common interactions, real quick interactions that are less than 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The way you look has a great deal in determining how that woman interacts with you, because we know that women treat certain men differently based on if they find them attractive or not. We know that. We know this based off starting like elementary school, middle school. You know what I'm saying? You see the popular dude getting all the chicks, acting some kind of way, acting out, they be doing all kind of stuff, punching them and hitting them, playing, but that's what they doing. And if you weren't one of them guys, you sitting there like, if I was to do that, like a girl will slap me, a girl will sock me, a girl will tell on me, whatever. Excuse me. And it goes all the way back to then when we kids. And then in high school, we learn the same thing. When we really start getting involved with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? You really start liking girls, you really start dating, getting out there around high school, excuse me. You realize that while trying to find your style of game, while trying to find who you are when you interact with women, trying to figure out who you are as a person, trying to figure out what your style is when you talk to ladies, you figure out that if they don't find you attractive, you can't do the same things as the guy who she does find attractive. We learned that very early on. And it's the same thing going out into adult life, whether you in college or, post college, or you didn't go to college, whatever. As soon as you leave that grade school, we see it even more. And a lot of dudes don't grasp that, because a lot of ladies tend to lie about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ladies lie about it, especially in my age group with like social media and stuff like that. So my age bracket, I would say, is like 18 to 23. A lot of ladies lie about it. Now, why do they lie about it? They lie about it because there's a multitude of reasons. We'll go down the list. First thing that comes to mind when thinking about why ladies lie about looks mattering so much is because, quite frankly, a lot of dudes are crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes are weak. A lot of dudes are not masculine. A lot of dudes are not really men at the core. So they can't handle hearing that women are so shallow. And it's not just women, men too. We treat ladies differently depending on how they look, but we don't do it as drastically as women. But we all shallow creatures. I'm not just saying women are shallow. We are shallow, but a lot of dudes can't handle the fact that women are that shallow. And a lot of dudes is crazy. You know, it be dudes out here killing women from getting rejected. You know, killing women and their kids, killing women and their boyfriends, you know, killing themselves. All because women don't reject them or women don't find them attractive. And so if most women, you know, women to do it, like if they have the privilege of anonymity. So like on some kind of platform, or maybe like on YouTube, if you look in YouTube comments, you know what I'm saying, where they're not gonna likely be seen or found. But if you go in public, and you were to ask, or you in a group, or you in college and you in an organization and y'all have a meeting about it or something, and women and men are present in the same room, especially if there's men that those women don't find attractive in the room, they gonna lie. They'll hit you with the whole, you know, I don't really care about how he looks that much. You know, as long as he has a good personality, you know, I'll talk to a dude and all this other kind of stuff, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? When a woman looks at a man, right, nothing has changed from the thousands and thousands of years we've been on this earth. Nothing has changed. So when a woman looks at a man, she's looking at his appearance. Am I sexually attracted to him? Does his body, his wardrobe, does his body, the way he dresses, his hygiene in his face, does his appearance arouse me? Am I attracted to his appearance? And if the answer is yes, you're gonna get a special kind of treatment. If the answer is no, you're gonna get a different kind of treatment. Now that was reason number one, because a lot of dudes is crazy. Second reason is because if they let that truth out and they tell everybody that, hey, if I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna treat you better than all the other dudes I'm not attracted to. If they were to come out and say, yeah, you know, I give it up to the dudes I'm attracted to. If I'm not attracted to you, I don't care how much you talk to me, how much you buy me, how many dinners you take me out to, how many, you know, bags you buy me. I'm not giving it up to you. Or I might give it up to you, but it's going to be bare minimum, mediocre, starfish style. You know what I'm saying? If they were to come out and just say that, a lot of dudes would pull back. That would take away a large pool of dudes that they could use for attention. You know what I'm saying? Women use men for different things. Women use different men for different things. They got the dude they give it up to. They got the dude that they just use for attention. They got the dude who, you know, might have a big bag and he might take her out, take her places, be flying her out, buying her stuff. She got the dude who she can just spill her emotions to. You know what I'm saying? Who probably in the friend zone, who he think that if he listen to her emotions and listen to her complain about life, then he getting closer to her giving it up. You know, they use different men for different things. If they were to come out and say, I'm gonna only give one of these dudes, you know, the ultimate package, I'm gonna only give one of these dudes me, then that's gonna, you know, water down the pool of dudes that they could use for attention, money, and for spilling emotions, resources. It'll cut the pool down. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. You know, a lot of dudes be thinking women are not smart for some reason, but most women, you know, are outthinking the average dude out here. You know what I'm saying? Because women naturally overthink. And so, you know, a lot of dudes think women aren't smart like that, but they are. You know, women know what they doing. Women know as soon as they look at you, whether they be willing to give it up or not. And then all you got to do is make sure you don't mess it up with your words. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to make this too long. I'm going to just leave it here. You know what I'm saying? Your appearance, I would say your appearance is at least 70% of the interaction. If real conversation is involved. Now, if it's customer service type, then it's pretty much like 95 to 99%, because, you know, we all know, you know, if a woman having a good day, you know, she'll treat everybody nice. She'll treat the dude she's attracted to extra nice. But if a woman's having a bad day, you know, we all know how that goes. If a woman having a bad day, she treat anybody like anything. But If she's attracted to you, if she finds you desirable, she will treat you better than everybody else. I've seen it happen with my own eyes. Is that light shining through? No, that's straight. That's cool. Thought the light was gonna wash me out a little bit, but I seen it with my own eyes in Target. I go to Target a lot. That's why I talk about it all the time. But I've seen it with my own eyes. The chick could be real grumpy. It was me. I was in a line behind two guys. One dude was ringing himself up. It was another dude in front of me, and then I was behind that dude. And I could hear like everything is going on because I'm right there. And I'm looking at the chick. She looking real, just I was about to say smut on her face. I'm tweaking. This real grimacy look on her face. She just looked like she was ready to go. She was sick and tired. How women do, they be banging stuff. She closing the register extra hard. She, would you like cash back? With all this sass, all I'm saying. And she did that with the first dude. She did the same thing with the second dude. The whole routine, making loud noises for no reason, huffing and puffing, you know what I'm saying? And I got to her, and I'm not saying I walked up to her and her whole expressions changed, bright smile, showing teeth, all this. She just turned 180. But I walked up and I could tell her day was going pretty bad, but I just wanted to say anyway, I want to ask, hey, how your day been going? Because oftentimes them customer service people, they don't get asked that from people. They just ring their stuff up and leave. But, ask them how their day going. How your day been going? She said, it's been a rough day. I'm just ready to go home. But when she said it, she started, smiling a little bit. And that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, just to brighten her day up a little bit, ask her a question. You know what I'm saying? But she didn't give me all the sass. She didn't give me all the attitude. She didn't give me all the making loud noises and huffing and puffing. She gave me a different attitude than the other guys. And that's just a small example. It's happened to much greater extents on different occasions. You know what I'm saying? Much greater extents at different occasions. But that's just one example, And your looks is not just in the face. You know what I'm saying? Your looks is not just the face. Because if it was, a lot of us would be out of luck. You know what I'm saying? That's another misconception a lot of dudes have. A lot of dudes, if like black pillars or incels, a lot of them stay pressed on this. Face is all that matters. Your face is all that matters. If you didn't win the genetic lottery and get a pretty face, you out of luck for good. They say that because if you sit back and just decide that the only thing that matters is the face, then that's something that will justify your hopelessness. If you haven't been getting women and you hear dudes saying self-improve this, self-improve that, that requires work. If you hear somebody say, oh, if you got an ugly face, then you'll just never get women in the first place, then it's like, oh, this dude, gave me an explanation that doesn't require me to do any work. You know what I'm saying? So looks is not just a face. You don't got to look like Kelly Oubre Jr. You don't got to look like Deion Sanders on his draft day. You know what I'm saying? Keep your face clean, keep it nice, keep your skin relatively clear, to the best of your ability. As long as you don't look like, as long as your face don't look like a stirred up bowl of grits, then you straight. Your appearance, your looks has to do with, from head to toe. Is your face clean? Do your teeth look clean? Do you at least have an average face? A face that's not painful to look at. How are you built? Now that's the main thing. Shout out Ron Wills, that body game, that's the main thing. How are you built? Are you skinny, real frail? You 130 pounds wet, and you don't look like you could, kill a fly? Are you 280 pounds? Big old gut, got the fat rolls in your neck, you got a sweaty neck? Or are you built well? Are you built athletic? Excuse me, not saying you a bodybuilder, not saying you a power lifter, not saying you built like an NFL player. Just, are you built looking like you able, looking like you at least care about yourself, looking like you eat right, you exercise. That's it. How do your clothes fit? How are your clothes? Are your clothes dingy? Or are they nice and clean? Shoes. Women care a lot about the shoes. Are your shoes clean or are they dirty? Are they all creased up? You got a bunch of scuffs on them. Are the heels worn down? Is the front of where the toe is that all scratched up? Is some of the paint scratching off? You know what I'm saying? They care about stuff like that, but it's head to toe. That's why in Ron Will's video today, it was called "Don't Let Your Look Stop You." He was talking about how, yeah, you can have an average or maybe slightly below average face, but if you get the rest of your body together, your dress together, you straight. And I left a comment under the video saying, you know, when the sooner dudes realize you could be considered a 5 in the face by women, but you can get your body and your wardrobe together and you can go to a 7.5 minimum. The more dudes understand that, the less detractors people will have of that body game. Cause I'm a prime example, you know. I know y'all dudes, so y'all can't judge my face, but you know, like I ain't no pretty dude. Like I ain't no pretty boy, you know. I say I got an average face, you know what I'm saying? I'll say I got an average face, but I have an extraordinary body. And when I'm out and about, I'm dressed well. Not saying I'm wearing a suit everywhere and nothing like that, but I'm dressed well. You know, I wear t-shirts that fit well. I wear pants that fit well. Or if I got shorts, you know, they show my calves and all that. And I wear, you know, nice clean kicks. Or if I feel like wearing, you know, some dress shoes, like some loafers one day, I'm wearing clean loafers. You know, my appearance from head to toe is clean, you know, not just the face. And damn, I look a little washed out. But I'm gonna close it there because this is already longer than I want it to be. I'm gonna just end it with this, bro. Your looks are completely subjective. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of women out there find me attractive, and there's plenty of them that don't. That nigga got a wide ass nose. He got big ass lips. His eyebrows all light like a woman. You know, he don't got no beard. All he got is his peach fuzz. He got one crooked tooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all, you know, every woman ain't gonna find you attractive. There's some women out there that's gonna find you a 10. Some of them gonna find you a 0. But it makes it easier if you can maximize your appearance so that you got more chicks thinking that you on that upper end of the scale rather than the lower end. So that's the topic for today, fellas. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace.